Adios! Superhero landing.
Yep.
Alright, so... if it's this way, we want to go to the south one first.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, Hornet. Dodge.
Oh,
that's... holy shit! Ah!
Give me some of those.
Come on, really?
The pure white veil. Pure white armor for women that is so white nobody dare touch it. It makes it easier for Velvet to tell if she's bleeding.
No, because she's too often covered in other people's blood.
Oh, white. That's not that bad. It just lowers my BG a bit. But look at that up in my armor.
Mm-hmm. 100 from what you had on.
Well, yeah, because no one wants to touch it. For fear they'll hurt. For fear.
Wait. Hold on. Is this operating under the same aspects as the Snarf Quest chainmail bikini? You always add your charisma modifier, even if it's a negative, it is a positive modifier.
Exactly. Look at the pretty...
I love that they had that as a gag thing, where it's just like, their explanation for it was, think about it. If you're you don't want to hit something that is so beautiful like this character, but you also can't stand to look at something that's ugly.
Mm-hmm. Alright. What horrors await us down this valley?
Oh, it looks like it actually combines.
Yep. But now we can go to both of the other ones. So we'll go down first since that's closest.
Yep.
And away we go. Ore fragment. Good, good, good. All good things. Aha! Yeah,
Treasure.
Excellent.
Force tempering powder is good.
All right.
More stuff for enhancing.
All right, let's head into the dark, spooky cave.
Run into something that instantly one-shots us. Okay, we weren't supposed to come here.
All right, so new strategy.
Farm up until we can go into the dark, spooky cave.
I'm
I
all
was half right.
the den of demons. Oh hey,
Fuck yeah! Zamal Grotto is a den for powerful demons. Entry to this place has been forbidden.
overruled. Smack.
I wish. But no such luck.
Man, they are very... Man, it's like... Man, you guys are everywhere. Where's your supply line? There's like a bunch of monsters in between here and the nearest city.
Mm-hmm.
We've been stuck here for 6 months. We've had to eat... We've had to eat poor Phil. We're just lucky he weighed like 600 pounds.
Always poor Phil.
Poor Phil became Pork Phil.
I'm not sure how familiar you are with Magic the Gathering, but did you know they had a similar joke for the Goblin Furt?
I did not.
Yep. In a whole bunch of different other cards for the flavor text. One of them, I think it was Siege Gang Commander, Throw rocks at him. Throw sticks at him. Throw furt at him. And then I think the other one was like mindless rage or something like that. And the flavor text is something along the lines of, unfortunately, before the haze had cleared, he had burned down his house, destroyed all of this, and killed his best friend Furt.
Oh, poor Furt.
Poor Furt.
You know, I got into Magic the Gathering for a little bit when I first moved here, but the problem was, like, eventually the people that got me into it, we eventually just didn't hang out as much anymore, and I had no incentive to invest in this incredibly expensive hobby.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, like, new packs coming out, more packs coming out, and I was like, okay, I get the rules, and I'm just like... I actually ended up playing more of, Arena than I did the actual game.
Yep.
Because at least with that one, I could, like, build decks for free. Just took a little bit of time. Yep. And now I cannot...
The collective wail of every Magic player realizing they've spent thousands of dollars on pieces of cardboard.
Mm-hmm. And then we magically assign values of that number to that thing, and suddenly you have cards that are worth, like, $400,000 for no fucking reason.
Oh yeah, my brother sold a whole chunk. I think he still has some of his old collection, but he paid off most of his student debts with that.
All divide. Halves damage received by friend and foe in battle. Use again to end the effect.
Huh. When you really need to practice stuff.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's check out this upper dark spooky cave.
Yup. Who wants to go into the dark, spooky tunnel first?
Is that a line from National Treasure?
I think that's where it's from.
Because I think the guy that said that, Nicolas Cage's sidekick, is apparently coming back for the Disney Plus TV series.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that's where I first remember hearing it, but I know it's a joke thing that has been said for a while.
Mm-hmm. His other...
That's the problem. There's some of these sayings that started as a joke thing, and then they get put into something like, the Juggernaut, bitch! Was a fan joke. And then it got put into an actual official X-Men movie.
Mm-hmm. And then, I remember the one joke that I remember from the second movie is like, so you're gonna kidnap the president. You've already stole the Declaration of Independence. What are you gonna do next? Short sheet the fucking Pope?
Obviously. Fuck the new Pope.
But, my new, Jesus was a king first, Carpenter second. Okay, and...
Shalom, Bartolomej from Poland.
Oh, hey, I think we've... No, we haven't been here.
All forced. Was this where the other one was that we needed to get?
I think so. Rock.
Gorignac.
Alright, there's one chest here. I'm guessing this is gonna... that gas is gonna block us off for a while.
Probably.
Hey, buddies.
The plants are attacking and they actually move fast.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Ooh, Feldspar waistcoats. Waistcoat that Feldspar sewn in. Yay, more waistcoats for you guys to deal with.
Yeah, because we need more.
Ooh. This one at least gives...
Upgrade to my defenses at least. Lowers a bunch of the other stuff.
Okay, it was... There's the Crimson Veils, but here's a pure white veil for you. And... Feldspar. And he's good.
Oh, there's the treasure chest. Whoop, another plant.
I will deal with you in a little bit, sir.
That would have been real cruel if those souls were right next to one that was actually a monster.
That would have been kind of funny too, not gonna lie.
Oh no, the hornets.
You deal with them! You deal with them! I got the plants! That are apparently considered snakes.
Wait, how do you know they're considered snakes?
Because what? Apodistherianization.
Oh. Oh no, it was attacking Magulu. Whatever will I do? Why must you always do this to the one I'm attacking?
This fight is over.
You know, the plant monsters kind of look like this one Digimon from the first Digimon series.
Kinda, yeah.
Looks like you want to die.
I mean, there was a couple.
You're just lucky I made it quick.
All right.
Can we go through this? Is the next question. Because we can't jump that tiny, tiny hole.
Red fumes fill the air. It doesn't look like you can pass through like this. So we need a gas mask. Magulu! Or we just need a really strong flame. Aldina Plain.
Baby, burn.
I just realized it's called the Land of Vitality.
I mean,
I mean, you gotta have some strong vitality to get through these monsters.
especially
Especially...
make a phallus joke with all the small hills.
True. I will break the game. Also, remember how I showed you the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, and he had a very, very Final Fantasy style when he was when we saw him in the trailer. Apparently, that's not actually what the new design for Sora. That's just
Because of the area he was in.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
adapted to it, like with all the other ones. That's
yeah.
how he adapted to it.
A lot of people were just really worried about that for some reason. I'm just like,
Start at the
if
end.
if
It only makes
if they were really going to like just change his design completely, they wouldn't have added Donald and Goofy at the very end to show that the Goofy style's still going to be there.
Yeah, there's also that.
Look at all these, man. Better not let the DEA know about this place.
I found so many blueberries! What are you gonna do with all those? Make jam? I'm going to feed them to my chickens. That way they'll lay eggs with purple yolks. What? You know that won't work, right? It sure will. The color of yolks change depending on what a hen eats. My grandma taught me that.
Actually, we always feed our chickens corn. Is that why their yolks are yellow? What are you gonna do with purple eggs anyway?
Tourists are coming from the capital again, right? I bet they've never seen purple eggs, so I figure I could sell them for a lot. Maybe I can even make our village famous!
You've thought this out. But will they really sell? You know what they'd make, right? Purple fried eggs, purple omelets, purple egg fried rice. Hey, would you want to eat a purple omelet?
Strange things sell, right? You don't have to be so mean just because you can't think of a better idea.
Oh, sorry. Here, let me help you.
Fine. Go catch a whole barrel full of jewel beetles. If we feed them to my chickens, we'll get eggs with yolks like shining jewels.
I really wouldn't want to be your chickens, but... okay.
What a carefree village.
But you know, this is what really makes humanity amazing to me. Attempting the impossible. Reaching for the stars, just as a matter of course.
Aye. Though we may stumble countless times on our way, we can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Attempting the impossible, huh?
That's all well and good, but there are some lines that should never be crossed. Purple eggs. Blech.
Dr. Seuss would like to talk with you guys.
Say it's like, would you eat this? Yeah, because there's that asshole named Sam who sells the green ones.
Yeah. Man, what an idyllic village. I can't wait to leave it in ruins.
One day, everyone in the world will still be talking about jeweled purple eggs from Stonebury.
Stay healthy, my precious flock. I like the idea that he gets the sudden serious anime face when he does that.
Mm-hmm. Don't step on the crops. You can talk to him again. Hey, I told you not to step on the crops. Oh, hold on. Does it change if you don't? How many times do I have to tell you to stay off the crops? Okay, yeah, it's just that you talked to him the three. I bet you, even if you didn't, you could have just walked up and he would still have said the same thing.
Oh,
Treasure just
yeah.
off to the left.
Do you remember the button joke in Mass Effect?
Button joke.
It's the idea where it's the idea where someone's like, "Hey, don't press that button," and you can keep pressing the thing to go press the button. It's like, "Please stop that button. Please stop pressing that button." The Solarian Union would like to formally remind you to please stop touching other things' buttons. You really
don't think I remember this part.
Oh, it's on the Solarian homeworld when you go to pick up Eve. It's one of the cute little things you can do before Cerberus invades and wrecks shit. Kind of funny. I smell the scent of blood. Fresh blood. Here's your reward.
Now, where was the other one that we haven't killed yet?
It's in I think it's in the forest that we were in, but we couldn't actually get to it yet. Yeah, it's in the Deval Forest.
Aww.
So we can't get there yet, unfortunately.
Lame. It's like,
Welcome
welcome to the pioneer settlement of Stonebury. It must have been quite a journey. It looks like you came across the Aldina Plains. We're in sore need of adventurous spirits like you.
I mean, I'll say, like, half the monsters in there could probably just climb over that fence and wreck your shit. Ignore you real quick. Albatross meat. Excellent.
Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. They all grow in abundance.
It is
on
Pepperidge Farms.
Stonebury. We even have a fairy tale about it. One day the ground was covered with so many fallen berries, they all became stones.
Stoneberries. Is that how the town got its name?
The spelling has changed some, but yes. Berries are an important part of this village. We harvest local berries to make jams, pastries, gels, and all sorts of sweets.
Berry-flavored gels! I've never had one.
We've exported our jam and fruit for a while now, but our raspberry gels are still being perfected.
Aw, rats.
Are the vegetables growing in that field special too? I don't think I've ever seen anything like them before.
You've got sharp eyes. But that's right. They're a rare species of wild potato. They're red and they're called radish bells. We discovered them in the mountains nearby. Sadly, the potatoes are actually highly poisonous.
Really? They look so good.
They do. But the skin and the sprouts are toxic. If you aren't careful when removing them, it's Poisonville for you. Deadly poison aside, they're sweet, fluffy, and go great with butter. And when they're fried nice and crispy, they're the best.
So just skin them and sell them. What's the problem?
Yes, we've thought of that, but the way they are now, you have to peel off quite a bit before you get to the edible part. Peel one as big as your fist, and all you get for your trouble is a bit of meat the size of an egg yolk. That's why we're selectively breeding them. One day, they'll have only a thin layer of poisonous skin.
Why not breed them to get rid of the poison altogether?
With no poison, bugs will eat them, and they'll be more vulnerable to cold and heat. With potatoes, as with people, getting rid of everything harmful isn't always for the best.
Huh.
Take a look at this.
Excellent.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Tatteroo grass. I don't know what Let's see what Tatteroo grass is. Glow-in-the-dark grass that can only be found in certain valleys. Neat.
Brave time. Demons are frightening, but we can't let that fear control our lives.
Instead, we will focus our lives all around the glory of the potato.
Building something new is a real challenge, and that makes each day feel fresh and worthwhile.
Until we have to put our hands into the soil of potato, then we wish to die. Damn it.
Ha 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 ha.
Please don't stop.
Savid.
Hey, bud.
Well, hello, sailor.
Something's changed about you, sailor.
Are you waiting for
Yoo-hoo,
someone?
sailor boy.
Nope. Just saying a prayer for someone.
Someone?
Let's go. Clearly there aren't any bloodwings here.
You're just going to leave? I'm right here.
Everybody has times they need to be alone.
Fee.
Right. Coming. What do you think he was praying about?
Well, for one thing, he was drinking a bottle of thorny forest.
Oh my. The drink you share with your special someone when you're going to be married for life! How romantic!
But getting your hands on that stuff is no small feat. I can only hope I'll get a chance to taste it someday.
That must have had an important meaning for Savid. That's why you left him alone.
Don't read too much into it.
You're Velvet, right? Huh, you must be the one who's seen the demon we're after. We saw a big snake-looking dragonfly over on the way here. Is that what you saw too?
Yes, that's the one. It nests at the top of the mountain in Aldina Plains.
We went to look ourselves. No dragon.
It only returns to its nest on rainy days.
Rainy days, you say?
Oh, what a coinky-dink.
Oh, just look at what you went and made the weather gods do! This doesn't bode well. Not at all!
Thanks. We'll give it another shot.
Alright.
Didn't get rid of all of them.
Yay.
The water around here is ideal for producing wine and spirits. I've been thinking about fermenting something new.
What will you make? This region's specialty is berries, so a berry wine?
But the chilly air and level of humidity here should be just right for making an amber draft, don't you think?
Considering the geography around here, the water must contain a high mineral content. If you use it to make a rice wine, the taste will be unique.
I've considered all those options, but I must create something that can surpass my greatest rival, Sleeping Princess.
But that's nearly impossible to make.
Exactly. Not an easy task, to say the least. Sleeping Princess is made by filling an emerald cask with water from an enchanted mountain spring and sitting it in direct sunlight for 7 years. The water's magic causes it to change color each year. When it reaches the same deep green hue of the cask, it's ready.
Solar fermenting, huh? It won't be easy to surpass a marvel of the winemaking world like Sleeping Princess.
True, but I've finally found it. The ultimate stone.
A gemstone? Will you make a cask from it?
That would just make it an imitation. No, what I found can only be called a natural rock filter.
You're filtering wine with a rock?
Deep in the heart of these mountains, I found a stone that absorbs liquids. I tried using it to filter a berry wine. The taste of it was unbelievably crisp and bright. It preserved the luscious richness of the berries, while adding a clarity that left me breathless. I call it Pure Land wine. There is no better.
May I have a taste?
My apologies, but it took me 10 years to make a single thimbleful. I drank that thimbleful for my tasting. It'll be about 50 years before I can make a decent batch. I doubt I'll see a full bottle in my lifetime.
50 years, huh? Meet you back here then?
I've never been so glad not to be human.
Yeah, I can enjoy booze like that.
Gosh. A 50-year dream, a moment of glory, a cup of spirits. I wish you a long and fruitful life. Maybe one day my grandkids will pour out a drink for you in my place, eh?
We'll just figure out a way to find. We'll just figure out a way to make that process a little quicker.
Yeah. Thorny Forest is a fine, rare drink, but its pinnacle is the shining emerald bliss of Sleeping Princess. It's so scarce and treasured that even kings have to wait over 10 years for a chance to drink it. I hope to taste it even once in my life.
Man, if kings have to wait 10 years, you're probably never gonna.
I think you're probably fucked. Did you see the village stump? It's something else, right?
It's a tree stump. It's a big one, but still.
It took a year to chop down, but it gave us 10 years worth of firewood.
Okay, that's pretty fair.
Out past the village is an old forest full of trees like that. We call it Volgren Forest after my dad, the first man to set an axe to it.
And I'm sure that that didn't cause any sort of rage amongst the forest spirits.
And that's when the boars attacked.
Luckily, we had guns.
Lady Iboshi!
Alright. It's okay. There's like 11 right outside of Stonebury.
Fair. Oh, look, another chest. And a flower when you're coming back out.
Yep. Wouldn't it be funny if at some point you could just go into the shop and buy all the cat souls you need?
I mean, it'd be helpful.
I was on my way home from a trip to Logres, crossing the Aldina Plains, when I saw it. Rain was pouring as if from buckets, and the wind was so strong I could hardly stay on my feet. From the vast darkness of the sky, a monster of tremendous size descended, like the essence of the storm itself.
A huge flying demon?
At that moment, a group of exorcists leapt out from their hiding spots and began to battle the demon beast. But it met their swords with its fearsome horns, and a swipe of its tail threw the noble exorcist's back.
Horns and a tail?
Where did the demon go?
I couldn't tell you. I was so frightened, I ran away and never looked back. I hope the Abbey can get rid of it, but the beast took out 3 exorcists with a single blow. Come to think of it, another person was there too. He faced the demon and told it to stop.
Zavid.
If you're going to the Aldina Plains, you'd better be careful.
We'll be fine.
Dare you. Speaking of dragons, there was an old dragon cult called Tintagel a long time ago. They aren't around anymore, but what were they thinking when they decided to venerate such creatures?
Man, when you see a giant fire-breathing lizard that flies through the sky like it's a bird, I would worship that shit too.
Yeah. Please don't kill me.
Aha! I see you there. I will ignore you for right now, though, because we have other business.
Stonebury hasn't had much luck growing just yet, but this pioneer town has a lot of potential. Trees grow well here, and the lumber is of great quality. Oh, we're also close to the quarries, so stone isn't a problem. As long as the demons are contained, this country will rebuild. The need for stone and lumber will soar. Best of all, this area is quiet, has beautiful lakes, and is a perfect place for a craftsman like me to work.
And why settle for anything less? I do feel that you might be a bit short-handed here. It's hard to build without manpower.
You're right. We need something to attract new settlers. Maybe some sort of specialty item?
Is there any fruit or vegetable that can only be found around here?
There is a type of potato called the radish bell that we grow, but it's got a few, quirks.
If you want to attract people, you should just ring a bell. Come to Stonebury, where the money grows on trees.
A bell tower, huh? That might actually work. We can even use local stones for the bell. The Stonebury Stone Belfry.
It won't work.
Huh?
Try hitting a rock. Doesn't ring.
Ah, how could I have missed that? I'm still such a novice. My master taught me better than this. Think before you build. That's what he always said. I need to do better and not sully his name.
Oh, hey, it's that
I
apprentice.
mean, he did think. He did think it out, and the instant it was presented, and it's not like he started building a bell tower. I have a lot of respect for my master. He's strict and blunt with his advice, but he's got a very kind heart. My dream is to start my own business in the village and earn his acceptance.
All right.
You never will.
Hey, got some quality gear here. Can't tame the land if you're dead, can you?
Watch me. Wait.
Oh, let's see. Then, look at that.
Holy cow, 21,000.
We broke 100K finally. Level 8. Now receive a discount. Receive pumper upper. A weighty
pendant that helps the wearer grow stronger faster. Attracts lots of attention. Oh, goody. And it's for me.
A world-class, state-of-the-art Swedish penis enlarger pump.
Oh, god damn it.
It's not really my bag, baby. This sort of thing is my bag, baby. Signed, Austin Powers.
A little better.
We're low on money, so now I'm just doing a lot of deconstruction, dismantling right now.
Which makes sense with a whole bunch of the stuff.
But we
built up.
But we make a lot of money just walking through things now, so.
Really now?
I mean, we got up to 100K just walking through, like, dungeons.
Well, and admittedly, 21K of that was from something we picked up from a expedition.
True, but we just got to make sure we find the places that get us a chance to get those gems again, and we're set.
Also true.
That after this, I have my Battle with Destiny, a children's card game.
I didn't realize we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Part of the cards guide me.
And then I play Pot of Greed.
I think Pot of Greed was one of the cards that was banned in official play.
Yes. It's why... Did you see the Cell Versus thing that TFS did?
Yes, but I can't remember the Yu-Gi-Oh one.
The Yu-Gi-Oh one, he actually mentions that, because it's just like, I play Pot of Greed, tournament banned from this time frame. Then I play this, also tournament banned in this year. Oh, and by the way, we actually start with this much HP, not this amount. Not sure where you got that.
Mm-hmm. 2003!
Yeah, that part.
I still like the idea that when he fought Kenshiro unintentionally made Cell too strong by blowing him up twice. Did you just stop one of my Did you just stop one of my three hots? Ryuk?
See, I do laugh that was one of the things that was brought up, was the question of, like, could the Death Note take out characters like this? And it's like, well, a lot of it depends on the wording. And also how it functions within each of the worlds, because there is, of course, the whole no limits fallacy. Oh, as long as I can write your name in here, yada yada yada. And the second one that I came up with for that one specifically was, okay, which name do you have to write? Because like for Goku, do you write Son Goku or do you write Kakarot?
That's the same for like Superman. Do you write Superman or do you write Clark Kent?
Do you do Clark Kent, Kal-El, or Superman?
Yeah, well, I think, wouldn't that necessarily then, like, obviously I don't know if they actually confirmed this or not, because it's been a while since I've read Death Note, but don't they confirm that it's like, shouldn't it be like, the name that the person thinks is their true name or whatever, like, believe, or like...
I think that's what it is, but again,
I
only briefly looked into it, and I never actually looked in that much to Death Note.
Speaking of Death Note's author and mangaka, did you watch Mother's Basement's one on the Platinum N one? That shit is so funny.
Yup.
That's like
one of the other things that I thought was hilarious that someone else had brought up. I think it was Swag brought up a long time ago the whole bit of how it's like, technically, the Death Note cannot kill someone who's under a certain age or above a certain age. So Master Roshi is actually immune to the Death Note.
That's fair.
Because he's too old.
That's fair. The Shinigami look at him and it's just like, ugh, I don't want to fuck with that.
I mean, fair. And then, yeah, there was always the argument of it's like, okay, when it says human, part of this problem is also because it was a translation. What was the original translation? Because there is, of course, the Japanese ningen, which usually refers to mortals.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, could this affect these other characters like this? So yeah. Although I'm fairly certain for characters like Supreme Kai from Dragon Ball, I think he's too old as well. Old Kai definitely is.
I mean, if Roshi's too old, then the Kais are definitely too old.
Pretty sure on that one. No, wait. Cell could be immune to it if he's too young.
Huh. Makes sense.
Which that means that V from Devil May Cry 5 is immune to it.
Huh, that would make sense. Now, what happens if you have oh yeah, we already saw that with Cell, the 7. Because, and
again, there's a lot of things that the problem is a lot of these questions don't really function outside of Death Note, because Death Note, you have humans and you have Shinigami, and it just flat out says that the Death Note does not affect Shinigami.
Well, the best part about that also is that they straight up say in the series, like, half of the Death Note rules that you see aren't actually actual rules. They're Ryuk's just making that shit up.
Yeah, and that's the other problem. So it's like,
all right, now we're back. My name is Shinobu, eldest daughter of the character card family. I have patiently waited for this day. Man, kid, how did you know I was gonna be out here? Transform.
I got a tracking device on you.
All right, Shinobu. All right, let's see. Oh, fuck you. You got to start out early. Damn it. Oh, they might win this round, unfortunately.
Just on the cards?
Just on the fact that I'm not getting anything good right now. Damn it.
I'm not gonna win this round. Why? Because the game fucking cheats!
Damn it. Damn it. Alright. That was a bad first round. Probably not going to get much better.
Right.
Let's put you out. Damn.
Hey!
I should probably continue.
Up to you.
Let's finish round and see if I can score one more time on him here. On her.
Oni mask. Although I guess Shinobu is probably a girl's name.
Oh yeah, because insect pillar Shinobu.
I love how you think of that, and I just think of Love Hina.
I actually have not seen much of Love Hina.
Technically, I have not seen the first 3 episodes, because for whatever reason, I only had access to, like...
Oh, come on. Just give me one fucking point. God damn it. Oh, giving me hope. Don't give me that hope, asshole. Fuck you. Fuck you!
Is it honorable? No, but I'll take a win with 1 point, bitch.
Alright, let's see if I have enough for item exchange. I do. Do we want the normal hat, the elf ears, the round glasses, sunglasses, black sunglasses, Danger Junior, whatever that is, Mini Marta, Mini Luger, the different battle music garb. So basically, these are just our normal outfits, but it changes the battle music.
Yeah, I gathered from that.
I'll never get the Normans. The Bienfu hat, Eleanor.
Don't do that to Eleanor.
Okay, the only other thing we have is Exorcist uniform, Eleanor.
Yeah, but that's 1,000, so we can save up for some of the other stuff.
Yeah, we'll save up for a bit.
And we have a sound file playing. I heard a voice.
This place is more lively than Logres.
I know, right?
I mean, it's further away from Logres.
Watch it. You're walking all over my field. Get the hell out of my field! If you keep messing with my field, I'm going to turn you into fertilizer.
Claw comes out. Is that so?
Mm-hmm. It's raining. Shouldn't you find shelter?
Yeah, it rains a lot here in Stonebury. It's a seasonal thing. Ah, we are in the UK. And I can make fun of that because two of my friends here are from the UK, and they say this is basically it.
I mean, it was like that when I visited.
It's good for the crops, though, and it reminds us that we have to do whatever we can do each day. If you stop working because of a bit of rain, you'll never get a new town built.
Do what you can each day.
Exactly. We only have a limited time in which to live. Try not to leave any regrets behind, kid. That just reminds me, so there's a TV show that I watch with called Outlander, and it's like, it takes place mostly in Scotland. And, I was talking with one of my friends, and she's just like, man, it always has this like really overcast look to it, and like, she finally got to see it on her friend's TV, which is like really high quality TV, and she just realized, oh, with the higher like it was like 4K or something like that, she noticed that in every scene it was literally just sprinkling a little bit.
The dragon's nest is in the mountains above the Aldina Plains. The scaly beast only returns there on rainy days. In fact, the dragon might even be the source of the storms.
Sounds very Eastern philosophy. Thanks for the information. In any case, that means if we go there now, chances are it'll be home.
Yep.